Okay, so beginning in Sukhasana, which is just a comfortable seated position on your mat, lifting up tall through the spine, legs are just crossed gently. If you need to pop a book or a blanket underneath you, you can. We'll be here for about 5 minutes, so get nice and comfy. Shoulders are down, spine is long, lifting up all the way to the crown of your head, allowing space for your breath to flow smoothly in and out, like waves of an ocean, constantly renewing fresh energy and life force into your body. And exhaling now anything that does not serve you in this moment. Inhaling light and love. And exhaling any negative thoughts. Slowing the breath right down, inhaling through your nose. And letting out a sigh as you exhale. Inhale. Big sigh out. One more time, inhale. And let it all out, exhale. Keeping your eyes closed, just start to breathe through your nose now. Nice and slow and even. Relaxing the face, letting go of any tension in the jaw. Today's class, we are focusing on openness. Open hearts and minds allows room for new perceptions, new opportunities, and new ideas. But in order to be open, we must first be vulnerable. So in your practice today, I want you to find your vulnerability, which requires a level of trust and acceptance. Allowing yourself to feel exactly how you feel, not how you should feel, not how you want to feel tomorrow or how you felt yesterday, but just acknowledging that it's okay to feel exactly what you're feeling. And it's only then that we can truly heal, by being vulnerable and open in our hearts and minds today. So just reflect on that now, personally. Making space for yourself to just be. Keeping that breath flowing smooth and deep. On your next inhale, I want you to count to 3 nice and slowly. Hold for the count of 3. And exhale out of your nose for the count of 3. And again, inhale, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, and just continue that counting breath in your own time, focusing only on those counts. Maybe increase the count to 4 now. Good, and just do one more set of counting breaths in your own time. Beautiful. Breathing naturally again. Feeling your belly rise and fall. Keeping this focus now as we begin class and enter our practice. Not thinking about the future or the past, but just living in the moment for your personal practice today. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and have a sip of tea if you like before we enter the first pose. Coming onto your knees when you're ready. If you have any knee problems, just place a blanket under your knees, just in the middle of your mat. Now, if you need, just grab one book maybe, and also a pillow. These are just there as options, so just have them close by. Begin to walk your hands forward to the front of your mat. Lift your hips in the air and start to sink your chest down towards the mat, dropping the head onto the mat. And you should feel a stretch through the middle of your shoulder blades. Now, if you're feeling like that's a bit too intense, you can place a book under your forehead just to give it a little bit of height, just keeping it on the flat side, or even take a pillow underneath you for a bit of cushioning. And really try and stretch your arms long if you can, finding as much length down the spine, through the arms, and just melting into our puppy dog pose. I will tell you when to come out. We will be here for 5 minutes, so really make sure that you have found a position that will work for you, and really take your time to do that. And once you are there, resist the urge to fidget and enjoy the beauty of stillness. So rarely are we still in our day-to-day lives. It's such a contrast to what we know, but it also gives us balance. You are giving your body what it needs in this moment, fully surrendering to this pose now, melting deeper and deeper. And if the mind begins to wander off, that is completely normal. But just be aware of your mind, of your thoughts, taking you away from the mat. And just listen to your breath, feel your body, and bring your thoughts back to your body, to your breath, to this moment of peace and calm. The bliss of existing in the present moment. Opening your chest, allowing space for that vulnerability through the heart. Allowing yourself to feel whatever it is you need to feel. And gently start to deepen your breath now, signaling to your body that you're about to move. And very gently begin to lift and press yourself up onto your hands. And take a seat. Bring your feet in front of you, knees bent. Just hold on to the back of the thighs and just curve the spine a little bit, just having a nice counter pose. Maybe tuck the chin. Just notice how your spine is feeling after that intense opening through the chest. Maybe stay here for a moment, closing your eyes. An option to have another sip of tea. When you're ready, staying in your comfortable seated position, take your left leg, bring that knee towards you, keeping it bent, and place your left foot to the outer edge of your right thigh onto the mat. Now I'm giving you two options here. Option one is to hug your left knee into your chest and twist over that left leg, taking the right elbow against the outer thigh or hugging it in. So we're finding a nice spinal twist, long spine, just rotating from the middle. If you'd like to find a challenge today, if you're already quite flexible in your glutes, you can lower that top knee onto your right knee in a shoelace pose. So your knees are stacked on top of each other and the feet are either side of you. And then if that still isn't feeling like much of a stretch, you can then start to hinge forward through a flat spine and just gently tuck the chin and breathe here. So option 1 is a seated spinal twist, hugging the thigh. Option 2 is shoelace pose. So whichever pose you're taking today, take your time, find that stretch that feels good on your body. And then fully melt deeper and deeper with every exhale. Closing your eyes, finding stillness, finding your edge, and using your breath to go further and further, deeper and deeper. If you're not sure what to do with your hands, you can always bring them together, palms touching, to help hold the pose. Feeling the warmth of your body flow through you as you inhale and exhale that prana, that life force that gives us energy. It is through stillness of the body and mind where we can cultivate peace, love, grace, understanding, acceptance, and ultimately heal not only our bodies through that deep connective tissue release, that loosening of the fascia, but also begin to heal the mind and exercise the mind, practicing mindfulness. Deepen your next inhale and release on your exhale, starting to loosen the body, moving again, unwrapping yourself, and gently taking the soles of the feet together, opening the knees in a butterfly pose. Very gently, sipping tea in between. Just noticing how you're feeling, where in your body you're feeling the effects of that pose. And taking your time, begin to find the pose on the other leg, this time right knee to chest. If you're going for your spinal twist, both sits bones on the ground. One side might feel different to the other. Really taking your time. Or option 2, lower that top knee onto the bottom for shoelace pose. Again, I will guide you and tell you when to move again. As long as you can hear my voice, know that I am with you, and you can feel free to completely relax, sitting with your discomfort, finding your edge, and allowing all tension to erode away, little by little, breath by breath, knowing that you are giving your body exactly what it needs. Once you've found that edge, that point of no return, where you think maybe if you go a little bit deeper, you might break, but stay, hold, and breathe, testing your resilience. Accepting how you're feeling and finding your vulnerability now. You are in no hurry. I am keeping the time, not you. There is no time. There is just now. And this is your time. to nurture and nourish your body and mind, to practice mindfulness, to heal your body. And in your last breath here, melt a little bit deeper down into the stretch before you start to rise back up. Release the body, start to slowly and gently unravel. Bringing the soles of the feet together and finding very slowly butterfly pose. Sometimes it can feel like you've been in a straitjacket. So really be gentle and move slowly. Maybe give your legs a rub, acknowledging the areas of your body that are feeling, I don't even know what the word is sometimes. It can feel painful, but ultimately it's a relief. So just allow your body to adjust back to normal after that big stretch. Having a sip of tea, taking your time. We'll be making our way on to your belly, and I'm going to give you the option of taking a pillow to the front of your mat for underneath your chest/head. There's also an option, if you have bad knees, to just have a blanket close by, starting with your right knee first. So take the blanket to the right side, about halfway down your mat, and lay onto your belly. Take your arms in front of you and make a little square shape, crossing your hands on top of your elbows. I'll just move my camera down so you can see. We'll be taking Spider-Man pose, bringing your right knee to the side of the mat, onto the blanket if you need, and keeping your left leg straight behind you. Now from here, start to bring that knee as high as it will go until you feel a nice opening and a stretch through that right hip. And if that feels okay, you can stay here in your Spider-Man pose. If you'd like to find it a challenge today, there's an option to stretch the leg. Take it a little bit higher for my dancers in the class if you want to try it, and then just holding on to the ankle. So there's two options there. Increasing the stretch in the hip. Both options are perfectly acceptable. Just listen to your body. We've got different levels of flexibility in this class today, so take whatever option you need. And then just relax the head down into your hands. I'm keeping time. Let this pose work its magic on your body. Releasing any tension in the face. Checking that you're not clenching your jaw. And again, bringing your attention back to your breath. Inhaling through the nose, nice and even, and out through the nose. Maybe even count again. You don't have to hold the breath, but you can just count. Maybe even count to 5 on each inhale and count to 5 on each exhale. Using those counts as a tool for your mindfulness, for your meditative practice. Resisting the urge to plan your day, to relive anything from the past. We're staying here in this moment. Enjoying this gift of peace, finding happiness and bliss now, not tomorrow, right now. Deepening your last breath here. And gently releasing the leg, sending it down to meet your other leg. And maybe come up onto the elbows. Maybe bend the legs in, give them a little shake. Window wash side to side. And very gently start to make your way to the other side, switching blankets if you're using one. Taking the left knee to the blanket, sinking both hips down to the floor. or extending that leg long, whichever option you took on the other side. Just start to notice how one side feels compared to the other. Always coming back to your breath. Beginning this pose with focus, actively relaxing the muscles, willing your body to release tension. And once you've found your edge, find stillness. Resist the urge to move. Embracing how you are feeling right now. Good, uncomfortable, relaxed, struggling, and just accepting and trusting this pose on your body. Vulnerability opens the door to the deepest forms of healing. Making room, making space for open hearts and minds. Room for growth. Room for change. Taking one more breath here. And in your own time, gently send your left leg back behind you. Moving freely, maybe giving another little window wash of the legs. Window wipe. And making your way onto your seat. Getting rid of your pillow. Having a sip of tea as you find your rolled up blanket. Now we're placing the blanket on the base of the spine, just under the neck. So your neck should be off the blanket when you lay down, but it's basically lining up with your spine. So we'll be reclining all the way down onto the blanket, and your head should be on the mat. If you need anything under your head, you can put a book or a pillow. But really, it's actually quite nice to just let the head hang down if that feels good. So just go for it. Laying all the way down. Now, if that feels okay, start to bring your soles of your feet together and let your knees fan open. You can bring your heels closer to your seat or further down. Just play around until you find a nice opening through the hips. Taking hands to the belly. Letting the knees fan open. That's it. Taking your time to find your reclined bound angle pose. If you need to put a blanket over you or anything, you can. But trust and know that I am guiding you. I'm keeping time. You're in a safe space now. To just completely let go. And just be. In this exposing, open position. If you're feeling like maybe your hips have had enough, you can always just extend the legs down long. But just notice your belly rise and fall with each breath. Feel your light shining from your chest, from your hips. Existing in your true form right now. Know that you are exactly where you should be. Trust that the universe is unfolding as it should. And open yourself to new opportunities, new perspectives, and new ideas. Receiving all that life has to offer and welcoming it with open arms. Letting your light shine on others. When you're ready, gently release your legs down long on your mat. Roll to one side, removing the towel. And completely melt down into your Shavasana. Lengthening the legs, letting the ankles fall open naturally. Arms either side of you, palms facing up. Fingers gently relaxed and bent in Shavasana. This is your time you have made for yourself to nourish and nurture your body and mind. So enjoy this relaxation now. You have nowhere else to be. Know that just as you are right now, breathing and existing in your purest form, in light and love, know that you are strong. Know that you are capable. But above all, know that you are enough. Bringing your attention back to your breath, flowing through you, in and out. Bring your awareness to your feet and just start to wiggle your toes gently, maybe rolling the ankles around. Doing whatever you need to start waking up the body, rubbing your fingers against your thumbs. You can press each finger one at a time to your thumb. And very gently start to bring your knees into your chest. And give yourself a nice big hug. Rocking very gently side to side. Option to open the legs into a happy baby, holding onto the feet. Again, finding that nice open vulnerability. And happy baby is a happy pose. So I hope there's a slight smile on your face as you rock side to side, finding that bliss. And when you're ready, taking the feet back onto the mat, just roll onto one side very gently into a fetal position. And just staying here for a moment, keeping the eyes closed. Keeping your energy in. Begin to walk yourself, pushing the body up all the way to your Sukhasana, your comfortable seated position where we started. Closing your eyes, lifting up tall, hands on the thighs, coming back to your breath. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose and letting out a sigh. Again, inhale. Big sigh out. Last time, inhaling and letting it all go. This time, as you inhale, reach your arms overhead. Touch your palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, inhale, reaching all the way, finding your light and love. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale. Touching palms, exhale, taking your thumbs to your forehead, pressing them into your third eye between your eyebrows, bowing your head, and just letting your head hang. Your thumbs and your hands are holding you up. And just take a moment here to just check in with yourself. Vowing to live from the inside out, shining brightly within, and letting your light shine on others, being open, accepting, and vulnerable in order to grow, to find peace and harmony. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining me for this beautiful yin class from both sides of the world. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you can carry this feeling either into your bed as you go to sleep or into your day ahead. Thank you everyone.